Sherlock!
You know, my dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man could invent. We could not dare to conceive the things which are merely commonplace of existence. If we could fly out that door, hand in hand, hover over this great place, gently removing the roofs and looking at the queer things which are going on, it would make all fiction, with its conventionalities and foreseen conclusions, most state and unprofitable.
What are you talking about, Sherlock?
Lock up. My apologies, John. I was simply trying a more sophisticated attempt at conversation.
It doesn't suit you.
They gave the fat paper boy my route again, John.
How can you possibly tell that from walking outside?
There is a Snicker wrapper half shoved into my green bin.
Oh, okay then.
So, what do we have today?
I have uniform services and you have psychology.
I hate the psychology teacher. She insists I'm insane.
You're a fucking psychopath.
Psychopath, John. I'm a high-functioning sociopath.
See you later, Sherlock.
Oh, don't bother asking me to let you go, I won't.
Get off me, I've got uniform services.
No, I'm bored and we can't go home because we've just got here, so there's no point. We're going to hide in the boiler room instead.
I'm going to
Don't
class.
argue. Get down there.
Where are we going, Sherlock?
Come on, this way.
What are you doing?
In. Oh,
Where are we going?
just follow me.
Come.
Come on.
Alright.
John, something's wrong.
What's so wrong? It's an
These
open
doors
door.
are always locked. John, the latch has been kicked open. John. Think back. What can you tell me about the scene, John?
Not much. Police will be there now. She was German, right? Rack on the floor? It means revenge.
Of course she isn't German. She is from out of town. She intended to stay in Grimsby for one night, coming over from Manchester. So far so good. John, you still following me? Pretty obvious, right?
Obvious? Not for me.
Come along now, John. Think back.
Definitely asphyxiation. Probably passed out and choked on her own vomit. I didn't smell any alcohol on her, so it could be drug induced.
You know what it is, John. You've read the papers. She's a poison taker. Suicide. Victim was in her late 30s, a professional person going by her appearance. I'm guessing something in the media, judging by her frankly alarming shade of pink. She's come from Manchester today, intending to stay in Grimsby for one night. It's obvious by the size of a suitcase.
Suitcase?
Suitcase, yes. She's been married for at least 10 years, but not happily. She's had a string of lovers. None of them knew she was married.
Sherlock, if you're just making this up.
Her wedding ring, 10 years old at least. The rest of her jewellery had been regularly cleaned, but not her wedding ring. State of her marriage right there. The inside of the ring is shinier than the outside. That means it's regularly removed. The only polishing it gets is when she works it off her finger. She doesn't do that for work. Look at her nails. She doesn't work with her hands. So what, or rather who, does she remove it for? Clearly not one lover. She would never be able to sustain the fiction of being single over that amount of time. So more likely, a string of them. Simple.
Brilliant. But Manchester?
Her coat. It was slightly damp. It had been heavy rain in the last few hours. No rain anywhere in Grimsby in that time. Onto her collar is damp too. She turned it up against the wind. She had an umbrella in her left-hand pocket, but it's dry and unused. So, not just wind, strong wind. Too strong for it to use her umbrella. We know from her suitcase that she was intending to stay overnight, so she must have travelled a decent distance, but she can't have travelled more than 2 or 3 hours because her coat still hasn't dried. So where has there been heavy rain and strong wind within the radius of that travel time? Manchester.
Why do you keep saying suitcase?
Yes, suitcase. Where was it? She must have had a phone or an organiser. We need to find out who Rachel was.
She was writing Rachel?
No, she was leaving an angry note in German. Of course she was writing Rachel. No other word it can be. The question is, why did she wait until she was dying to write it?
Hold up. How do you know she had a suitcase?
Did you not look at her right leg, John? Tiny splash marks on the calf, not present on the left. She was dragging a wheeled suitcase behind her with her right hand. Can't get that splash back on any other way. Small case going by the size of the spread. Case that size, woman this close conscious, could only be an overnight bag. So we know she was only staying one night.
But we're the only ones that have been down there. Nothing's been removed.
Say that again, John.
There was no case.
But the suicide victims take the poison themselves. They chew the pills, they swallow them. This was murder, John. I don't know how yet, but we'll find out. This was murder.
What makes you say that?
The case, John! Somebody else was there and they took the case.